Hey guys, so before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that this video was recorded a little bit ago on an older version of Rocket League, so some of the menus and things might look a little different from the new free-to-play update. That said, I have tested everything that I talk about in this video, and they still work in the free-to-play update, so everything in this video still applies, although the menus might look a little different. That being said, let's get straight into the video. Do you lose all your Rocket League games? Well, same here, but at least I have a cool car. Oh, what's that? You want to know how to get a cool card too? Well, I'd tell you, but it's locked behind a microtransaction. You see, ever since Epic Games bought Rocket League and then subsequently turned it free to play, all of the cool items are now locked behind a paywall, which is the item shop, which would be fine, except everything is ridiculously expensive. So anyway, I'm going to teach you how you can get free credits just by using the little items you get from leveling up and turning them into massive numbers of credits that you can use to trade with other players and not have to pay the ridiculous item shop prices. So let's get straight into it. So first off, I want to say how ridiculous it is how many people don't know this. A lot of people just have tons of these items piled up in their inventory if they've been playing for a while, or if you're a new player, you might get one of these items and be really excited to use it, but not know what to do with it after you grow out of it, because let's face it, after about bronze, no one uses hats or antennas. So what's cool about these items is that you can actually combine 5 of the same rarity and trade them up to get one of the next highest rarity. And if you keep doing that, like I'm doing here, you start with 5 uncommons, and that gets you 1 rare. Once you get 5 rares, you can trade them up into 1 very rare, which is actually worth something. Yeah, so on PC, you can trade 1 very rare non-crate item, which is what these trade-up items are. They're called non-crate very rares. You can trade 1 of them for 55 credits, which is a weird number because you can only trade credits in multiples of 10. So you want to try to sell 2 at a time so you can get 110 credits for 2 non-crate very rares. People like to get these items to attempt to do trade-ups to get the most expensive car in the game, the titanium white octane, which is worth give or take around 10,000 plus credits, which is a lot of money and a lot of credits. But the chances of getting the white octane are astronomically low. But people still like to try their luck. On the other hand, a lot of times if you do this trade up yourself, there's pretty much a guarantee that you'll be losing money and credits off of it. So what I like to do is just sell these items for other people to lose credits and money off of it. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do here today. So obviously the first step is to acquire some of these non-crate very rare items. You can do this for as long as you want. A lot of people like to buy in bulk as well. So that can be pretty helpful if you have a ton of these. But you want to make sure they're the very rare rarity. You can also sell the import ones, but that would require you to do trade ups, which is typically pretty unprofitable, as I mentioned before. Anyway, make sure you have like a multiple of 2 of these, because it's easier to sell in multiples of 2, as I mentioned before. And then once you do that, you basically just go onto a trading site or a trading Discord. I recommend using a trading Discord such as RL Insider or Rocket League Garage. They're both reputable trading sites that have their own Discords. And I like using Discord because it's such an instantaneous response time versus trying to go through a trading site and waiting for someone to add you on Steam or something like that. So anyway, you can see here I'm typing in the channel have 2 non-crate very rares NCVRs, and I want 110 credits, and I send the message. And then within 5 minutes, I received a response from someone wanting to buy them. He sent me his Steam friend code, I added him, and I sold them straight away, just like that. So yeah, that's basically the easiest way to do it. It's just use a Discord. Obviously you can use a trading site. It's just going to take a little bit longer for people to get in contact with you to do the trade. But once you have actually sold your items, you're free to use those credits for whatever you want in the game, whether that be trading them with someone else or buying the rocket pass or buying things in the item shop. All credits that you can trade are totally unlocked and you can use them for whatever. A quick side note though, anything you do buy from the item shop and all of the rocket pass items up to tier 70, which I think's the highest tier, it might be 100 now, I don't know. Those are all going to be untradeable if you buy them with credits. Either way, if they're ones you got from trading or ones that you bought. But if you buy an item from a player with credits just trading, like let's say I trade someone 1400 credits for a dissolver decal, then I can trade that dissolver decal to someone else. It's not trade locked as if I bought it in the shop. So that's basically the difference. But yeah, that's basically the simplest way to get credits just by playing the game that I know of. I know some streamers make tournaments and offer credit prizes, but obviously those are dependent on what platform you play on, and obviously you have to be actually good at the game. So before I go, I just wanted to end off this video by showing off my inventory a little bit and showing kind of what stuff you can get by using this method. So I'm going to sort out my inventory of all the common stuff, because none of that stuff really matters. But yeah, this is probably the best way to show all of my good stuff here. So most of this is going to be Rocket Pass items, which aren't really worth anything, to be honest. But you can see here I have 20XX, I have Bubbly, Dissolver, which used to be worth a lot more than it is now, which is kind of sad. I've got my White Fennec. That's pretty much my favorite card to use at the moment. Let's see, I've got Heatwave and Hellfire. Both of those are pretty sick. I also like using these white holospheres. I have them on my card right now. Crimson Lightning's a cool boost. Black Mantis is cool. It's kind of like a rare card because they discontinued black cards after a while because they look the same as the normal ones. White Magic Missile is another boost I use a lot. This is my Octane collection so far. I have pink, purple, burnt sienna, cobalt, and sky blue. I forget which one of these are from trade-ups. I know the sky blue, burnt sienna, and purple are. I think I traded for the cobalt and pink ones, but the rest I got all from trade-ups, and the burnt sienna one's actually a striker. This is my most valuable item at the moment, Saffron Dune Racer, which is worth, I want to say it's worth like 4,500 credits. It looks decent as a decal. I don't know why it's worth that much, but that's pretty cool. Black Plasma is another super clean boost that I like to use a lot. I have all these painted Ronins from last Battle Pass. All these season rewards. This is my favorite trail ever, the Season 4 Silver, because it's just clean white. This is the trail I've used for the most amount of time. You can see there are 19 hours on this trail. I have this Forest Green Shattered that I basically never use, but apparently it's worth something, so that's cool. These Purple Sunbursts are the only exotic trade up I've ever done, so I just kind of hold on to these because they're kind of cool. These White Wonderments are also cool. These are one of the top things in my collection, mostly because I can't afford White Zombas just yet, or I don't want to just bite the bullet and buy them. But speaking of Zombas, I have Forest Green and Saffron, which I use on my Octane preset. Let me see if I can find it. Right there. Yeah, so it's Cobalt Octane with Bubbly, and on this side it's Sky Blue Octane, and I really like this preset. It's super clean. But yeah, that's pretty much all my cool items. Obviously not all of them were obtained using the method I showed in this video, because there's only so many credits you can get off of that before it just becomes not like a viable method, because you could just be flipping so much more valuable items. Like a lot of these items, like the Fennec, I bought for mostly credits. I have Interstellar too. I don't know if I showed that off before. Where is it on here? Interstellar. Interstellar I bought, I think I sold credits and like some black market decal and a regular Fennec when it came out, because it was crazy when it came out and I just wanted to buy it, and it was definitely a waste of money, but I don't really care, to be honest, because it's such a cool decal and I use it all the time. But yeah, basically the point is that this method of trading these non-crate very rares, like here's one, it works for a while, but eventually you're just going to need to start selling your more valuable stuff, because you're going to get a lot more credits that way. And once you have done this method to kind of get your trading career started, then you can pretty much get the ball rolling and have a huge inventory like I do. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to wrap up the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you like the video, make sure to drop a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button. But I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later. T Squared out.